Whiskey, if you just saw the last episode, we had a breakfast sandwich. If you want recipes or other things you'd like to see cooked as we share our whiskey journey with great food and good booze, we're doing a French omelet now. Well, he is. And what is a French omelet, man?
So we all used to like the diner style omelets, which are usually cooked flat, like all the way through. With French omelets, you're scrambling the eggs very, very, very hard, so you're getting very, very small curds into the omelet, and then just letting it ride on low temperature at the end of it, so you get a nice, like, you know, like it starts to coagulate on the outside, but it's nice and tender and soft. So I'm actually just gonna kill the heat right now and let it ride on the residual. But you see how like moist it is and how it almost looks like scrambled eggs in here. So yeah, so we're just gonna lay it all flat. For this one, I did asparagus, a little bit of onion, some green onion, and you know, we're gonna top it up with smoked salmon at the end. Oh, wow. But before we fold it, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of goat cheese in here. I love me goat cheese in an omelet.
I used to hate goat cheese, but I learned to appreciate it.
Man, it's one of those things, like, it's, you know, yes, it's an acquired taste, but like it's also very, very, very good for you. It's tasty.
So as French omelet with goat cheese. Is this normal for the French to put goat cheese in an omelet?
I don't know how normal it is, but I mean, Chef is a French cheese right there. So, you know,
it looks good.
And so, yeah, and then, you know, there's different ways to fold it. Typically, what I do for ease of it, it's like I'll start on one end, basically roll it up on itself, and then we're just gonna find this fancy schmancy plate right here. Voila.
Okay. And what's all in there?
So with this one we got asparagus, a little bit of onion, some green onion, and the goat cheese in the middle. But before we finish it up, we're gonna take it over on that side. Okay, I'm gonna make. So I got a little packet of smoked salmon here. So. Forget the little slices right here. We just need about half more. And voila. A little French omelet with smoked salmon.
Golly. Now that's what you call it. Looks superb. Superb, man. Hold on now. I was going the wrong direction.
Yeah.
You want to chop it in half, man?
Yeah. This one we'll cut it up and yeah, we'll all get to get a bite.
Oh, that's right. He's got that guillotine.
Yeah.
That's that knife there, boy.
Yeah, so when we cut into the two, you're gonna see like how soft and tender the omelet is. It's still like nice and runny, and then like the goat cheese is also kind of slowly melting in there. So,
man, my mouth watering like a heathen.
Wow, look at that. Cut up.
That's what I feel like. I'm going back to the hood over here and put it in this little paper plate.
You can't class up too much, right?
Not too much. I want to keep it simple as this. Another quick, easy, like little egg situation.
You know, when doing these kind of omelets too, it's really easy to swap out vegetables. I mean, you have zucchini in there, that works great. You want to like that? Yeah, it's like bell peppers too, are another fun one.
Sheesh. Oh yeah. What's that chalkiness that goat cheese always kind of has to it?
Well, I think it's the fat content on it too. It's not, you know, I don't think it's as fatty as I mean, don't quote me on that. I could be terribly wrong, but also like the texture of it. It's a fresh cheese, but it's like creamy and everything. But here it works really well with the flavors. I mean, you get a little tang of salinity on it, and then smoked salmon, which kind of adds salt and oily and fatty.
Is this one of the ones that you could still add harissa to?
I mean, you can add harissa on anything for all I care.
So what I first saw was like putting it at the bottom of the little bowl.
Yeah.
And so you cut through that, boom, boom, boom. You go that little hit of spice at the end.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say a little dollop of that right on it. I mean, hey.
But trust me.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, here we go.
This right here was ridiculous. Now you said you're gonna make another one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well.
Sometimes I'm pleasantly surprised at times. Now, guys, let's slow down and walk in through this right here. You guys don't know that food is actually one of the things I won't say I'm passionate about it, but I said this, I hate complaining. So when I go place, I'm like, man, this is trash. Because you spend your money, eat the food, it's not that great.
Yep.
But then the question goes, can you do better? That's always been my question and everything. And so I start learning to cook, because I'm like, I think I can make this better. And then I love connecting with chefs who literally do it every day because I haven't done it in years, 15 to be exact, not 16. But I'm loving going down that process again of how simple great things can be, because everything right now is about health. I feel like the unhealthiest thing I do is drink. Past that, everything else is like I cook almost all my meals. I prepare food every day. I take care of myself. We exercise, we work out, etc. So, if you saw the last episode, walk them through the 3 different cheeses that they could use, because I don't think we had that on camera, if they don't like goat cheese.
Yeah, I was going to say, goat cheese is one of those acquired tastes, so it is a bit punchy, but feta cheese is another great substitute, because you can crumble it up inside and it gives a little pop of salt in there.
And feta comes in a brick, so you can shave it in there too.
Or, most supermarkets these days, I mean, bam, you can get already crumbled up feta. And save yourself. It all depends on how much you're gonna consume. If you're gonna go through a lot of it, get a block of it. Then that way, you get more bang for your buck. But if it's just yourself, get one of these. Just use it up as you go, and you're good to go. But let's say you don't like feta. Well, guess what? Then we have brie. Brie is another great option on that, because it's gonna be like gooey and melty. It has more of that aged cheese funk to it, so it adds a whole different layer of flavor. Otherwise, over here in our area, I find that, for example, like Kroger has a really good selection of cheeses in their cheese selection. And it's really easy to find something that's like on the softer, melty side. Yeah. So, a camembert, or, like a Port Salut kind of cheese, or even something like like a raclette. Depends on what they have, but like something that's gonna be soft and melty, just a thin slice of that in there, and with the heat of the omelet, it's gonna just melt it up to where when you cut into it, it's just gonna ooze out.
Now, I gotta ask this, and I don't know that you know this answer, because I know I don't. Is there any cheese that goes good with whiskey?
Well, I would say with whiskey, I would go into like the smoked cheddars and the Goudas and like those more like semi-hard to hard cheeses that have a little bit more age to it, and also like smoked stuff. Because you get a smoked Gouda or like a smoked cheddar with a whiskey, man. I think you're in business.
Well, there you have it. We might have to do whiskey and cheese, the cheese and whiskey thing, because they do cheese and wine, don't they?
Yeah, what we can do next time too. Like we'll get some bison or some elk and some smoked cheddar, and we do burgers. I mean, you tell me that a burger and a nice whiskey don't go well together. I mean, it's like we can't be friends then.
There you have it. Now, again, this is a little smoked salmon that you can get from most of your grocery stores between $7 and $20, depending on what store you go to. The cheese, he got a little dab of it, and that went over 2 omelets. 9 out of 10 people ain't gonna eat 2 omelets. That was a 3-egg omelet?
That was a 3-egg omelet. This is like a 2-ounce thing of cheese. So, like one of those will get you like 3, maybe 4 omelets, depending on how much you want to put in there.
Yep.
And like smoked salmon, like you said, just go into a supermarket, see what they got. Aldi tends to have like smaller packages, so it's better suited if you're just by yourself, or you and another person. But if you're doing for a lot more, maybe go into like your Costco and just get a slab of it, so you can.
Costco, Central Market, definitely Whole Foods has those larger slabs.
Yeah.
He fine diced the asparagus.
Yep. And let me show you too. Like the asparagus I got, if I can find them.
Right there.
So. Asparagus are all graded by size, so you can get like pencil asparagus, which are like the smallest, thinnest ones. So these ones are like, they're the thin as a pencil, right? Makes sense. So these ones are great because you can chop them up all the way almost out to the end of the stalk. Like maybe you cut off about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, depending, because this stuff is going to be really, really woody and tough, and it's not really good eating. But these are really good for these kind of applications because you can cut them really small and saute them up and add them to stuff. And if you're gonna grill them or you're doing them in a cast iron, it literally takes a couple of minutes just to put them on there, get a little char on it, and that's it.
Boom.
But if you're gonna do some serious grilling on on like a wood burning grill or on your barbecue, then you might want to go into like the large and the jumbos. But those will need a little bit more work because you still have to cut off the bottom part of it. But then you also want to take a peeler and peel off like the bottom half of that stem, so that you get rid of some of that outer skin on the asparagus that's got a lot of fiber to it, and it's not particularly pleasant to eat. So,
well, guys, another good booze and food. We're still on our shandies. We're about to get into the potatoes, which means in the next episode we will open up. We'll get into a couple of these whiskeys, man. We've got a crowd of people coming here in a little bit, man. Luca's a morning person like myself. Jamarcus gets up. I definitely am up a lot of times, more than not. If I don't sleep well, that's another thing. But when it gets later in the day, that's when I start fading, man. You go, my man.
See, I'm kind of both of like a night owl and a morning person, so like sleep is kind of where, maybe takes a little bit of a hit every once in a while. But
and that's the thing. So like, I'm like, dang, I gotta survive the next 8 hours of this stuff. They're like, this is gonna be a long day, man.
I got the food covered, okay?
Hey,
so we're good on that.
Look, shout out to Chef Luca because I am underprepared today.
Yeah.
But the beauty about it is everybody's bringing whiskey, so I'm like, dude, we got to make something else because if these fucker like Richard brings Luca said he's staying, and Richard's like, I'm gonna let you see the message just so you can see. He goes, fuck it, I'm bringing scotch now. What did he say? I'll bring scotch now.
My man.
So Richard's
So
like,
then, guys, I have an idea. So I think the next one is going to be very potato heavy because we're trying to do starches and carbs.
man. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna be cooked.
Yeah. So how does a nice frittata do with like bacon and potatoes sound?
I guess we'll see in the next episode, people. As always, thank you for subscribing, watching, and participating in the beginning of what we are calling the Art of Whiskey. It's always fun for me to start something new and see how it grows, but it grows and gets better with better people and good times. And this so far, man, you haven't missed. You know, you haven't missed, and this is exciting because I gotta show Luca this while he's here. I made your marinade the other day, and I think I failed a little bit, but check this out.
Oh man. Yeah. Dude, it's like this thing is delicious.
So guys, I'm making me some snapper.
Yep.
And the snapper, which I'll have you help me cook one to be sure that I know how to do it.
Yeah.
But if you watched our other episode, he has a simple marinade that went on the chicken that was amazing. Look at that.
It's basically a whole bunch of herbs, garlic, parsley, olive oil, and you just blitz it up until it's nice and pureed and incorporated. Goes good on everything.
So I put the oven on 350. I baked it in. I cooked the garlic cloves in some olive oil. It softens up. You put your fork through. I can use that, or you can let it get a little brown or burnt on the. I don't know what's it called when it gets blistered.
Yeah, a little blistered or just a little toasted.
There you have it. And then, like he said, I used the same olive oil and then fill it up with some more and blend it all up with the rosemary, the parsley, the. What else was it? Thyme.
So I put thyme, chili flakes in
Chili
there.
flakes.
If you got a little bit of what's it called, red onion in there too.
Red onion,
a little bit more. Yeah.
I did it all, man, and it was like, I know it's gonna be good.
And I was gonna say too, like that thing is also good to drizzle right on top of your steak at the end. It's like it's kind of same idea as a chimichurri sauce, but not really chimichurri, but it lives in the same space, right? It's a nice little herb topping. I mean, it just brings a little pop of flavor.
Yeah, well, there you have it, guys. As always, keep it whiskey, keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer.